Oops.
What's going on?
Was that the Slayer light show?
Guys, nobody saw that, right?
Yeah, the
Was
light.
was that a sneak peek? Did we just
At our
get a sneak
rebranding
peek of the new logo? Are we rebranding?
Are you? Is everybody on board with that?
I didn't know what I was seeing.
Ezra says too early for TSO.
Come on, y'all. How we doing?
Oh man,
Doing
dude,
awesome.
I'm digging the new song.
I like,
I like
it, too.
it.
We're gonna. You guys are gonna laugh at me at our closeout song, so enjoy this one while you can.
Oh jeez.
Hey, no, seriously.
All right.
So we've got a new formatted show here for everybody. It's coreSTORE and coreFORCE. And what we would like for everyone to do is hold your questions until everyone's done presenting. It will be a lot quicker because we know that some of you guys are probably visiting us while you're on your lunch break. And we don't want to take up more of your time than we need to. So just hold your questions. I think today's going to be a pretty quick one. Colt said he's going to be quick, and Oki said, "Hold my beer." You have no idea what quick is. So we're going to get this started, and I am going to back out. And if you guys need anything, please let me know. If you need a screen or if you need some comedy relief, I am here.
My man.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Sounds great. Awesome. Let's dive in. All right. Hello, everybody. So yeah, we're gonna try and keep this tight, and then the rest of the time we'll kind of open it up for questions and stuff. So, with that said, the original planned schedule for releasing for the next coreFORCE release was going to be on the 1st of September, but we are going to push that back to the 8th. So that will be coming. So this next update will be coming out the 8th. I will have a little bit more details, and probably more to actually show when that time comes for the next round. But getting into the updates and changes, as of right now, what we have on deck is we are going through. There's been some bug fixes in this update, as well as some a couple of new things for coreFORCE basic and standard users. The new thing coming for basic and standard users is we're opening up video and media access for coreFORCE basic and standard. That doesn't mean, to clarify, that doesn't mean that you can upload a video to coreFORCE and play it and everything like that, like it's YouTube. No, this would be like you're hosting an image somewhere else, like YouTube, Vimeo, one of those things. And then being able to link it to a specific product. Again, this is only around just the products as well. So that will be coming in the next update. I think that's mainly the only thing as far as a new update. Because aside from that, as I'm sure everybody's asking and chomping at the bit at, because it's been nothing but I've been hearing, the new search. Everything is looking well. We are rolling that out to more and more customers slowly but surely. So I believe the goal is to have everyone on it within, I'd probably say, and Ezra can correct me if I'm wrong because I saw him in here, within the next 2 weeks. Because I know he was pushing for September, but I know we've gotten some good feedback and stuff for the initial rollout. So I think they're making some tweaks. So probably by the time the next coreFORCE releases out is probably, I think, when we'd expect to have everybody on it. So just keep that in mind. That is coming. That will not include the new checkout. So just a tidbit there. New checkout is being worked on, but it will not be ready for it will not be ready for the next release. Sorry, Tony Compliance just sent me something and made me actually laugh while I'm talking. I gotta look away from Discord for a minute. Something else that's coming for coreFORCE. I think this is kind of a big deal, and it's going to expand on things and kind of help out. Um, we're adding some UTM tracker tags to gun.deals. And we might even be doing this across the board. We'll see what happens. But what a UTM tag is just something that we can use to kind of help track links that come in from other sources. So, like if we're sending we're sending the links to gun.deals, AmmoSeek, and that kind of stuff. Well, we can actually put a tag on it, a UTM tag that can help track and say, hey, yeah, this link was clicked and it came in from gun.deals feed or AmmoSeek feed or whatever. So that way we can kind of help track, and that will actually lead into some more stuff that we're looking at doing. But that's really it sounds very small, but hopefully we can actually help with some stuff there. We're all looking at some. I know there's some things that's been going on with the gun.deals feed specifically. On that same note, that should be getting taken care of. I know there was some issues with some cached pricing getting sent up to gun.deals. Those are being addressed. They should have already been addressed as far as I'm aware. But then other things coming, we are going to be removing any product category that you set as cannot sell. Currently, the system still shows it in the menu structure. If you have like the drop down menus, we're going to be removing those so that it doesn't, so people don't click on a link that you can't buy anything from. There's some other bigger stuff coming that I don't want to talk about just yet. But one of the other things kind of associated coreFORCE, but not, is I know we've been dealing a lot with, again, map issues and everything. So one thing that we've talking about internal and everything is we will be this week removing the restriction on most of the manufacturers for BFG. They're BFG verified. We're still going to be moving forward with that as far as like using manufacturers and locking those down. But it's going to be very, very few at this point. So that's something that we've kind of decided to re-step and reapproach and look at. So you should see some differences coming up soon this week where manufacturers that was previously locked into their map policy and their map pricing will no longer be locked in there. So and if you don't know which ones are BFG verified and which ones aren't, there is a filter that you can do when you're looking at the product manufacturers page that shows whether it's a checkbox that says BFG verified, and you can see the list. So that list will dwindle. I think it's like 20 something right now. And then that list will dwindle down to a smaller handful once we're done. But that's not to say that BFG is going away or anything by any means, because they're working on a lot of stuff, as Ezra pointed out in the last Core Blast he did. But let's see. That may be everything I have for now. Oki.
Geez, Ezra just takes your thunder with all the coreFORCE update stuff.
What's he doing?
No, from the Core Blast, having all the good stuff to talk about.
Right? Yeah.
Well,
no. Okay.
If that's it for you, we can hop into the coreSTORE enhancements, and I'll hit on those. First of all, I want to thank everyone for joining us. I'm glad to see a lot of familiar faces here in the comment section, so that's always good. Joel, if you want to go ahead and share my screen, I'm just going to show a few of the new additions here to coreSTORE. The first thing I want to cover here for us is going to be, as you guys know, previously we added the country of manufacturer to the to be editable from the bound book screen. With this latest update, we do have the country or countries of manufacturer in the item screen now, so you can go ahead and select multiple countries for for the manufactured item. So you do not have to go back into the bound book and select additional countries there. So now you can do your data entry initially right from the item screen and not have to make that edit on the fly during receiving or in the bound book.
Okay, I would like to jump in here for a second and make a really important point. If any of you are sending anything to Afghanistan, you're wrong. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, thanks, Joel. Sorry, that was the top one in the list. That's why I had it selected. So we went ahead and did that. The next enhancement we've added to, and I'm not sure who is taking advantage of lot numbers. What you can use this for is tracking lots of product. I'll use medical as an example. You have Tylenol or even ammunition. Maybe there's a go bad date on this. So under your lot numbers, if you have lots enabled on your inventory, we have now added the ability to add an expiration date for that lot. So that is a new feature under the items section. This one I'm actually pretty stoked for, mainly because I just put in the request last week and it's all taken care of. We've needed this for a while. So under your inventory and items screen, we have added the option up here in the top right to filter by only e-commerce. So now you can simply and quickly go ahead and filter all your products by active e-commerce items only. What this is going to give you the ability to do is quickly and easily flag this filtered list as not e-commerce or reflag them all. Previously, you had to go ahead, add the data column for is e-commerce item and filter that, and you could have pages and pages that you would need to go through. And not only that, it wasn't just filtered by is e-commerce. You still had everything on all the corresponding pages. So this is going to give you the ability to select just the items that are filtered and tagged as e-commerce items. Another quick change and enhancement, we had a lot of customers asking to be able to do your inventory item search and item lookup based off a variation name. So now under the company settings in your coreSTORE program here, if you guys go ahead and navigate to the application settings here we go. Sorry, a little slow this morning for my internet speed, but under application settings, you now have the
internet.
You now have the option for item variation name and change the order on what it looks up first. If it's going to check all variations first, then the item name, etc. Very handy, especially in the sales screen and in the PO and receiving screen to help you find the corresponding item quickly and efficiently. We've also added another feature for you guys under company locations. And then if you select your corresponding location under the taxes and fees section, we've added the option to make your credit card fees and debit card fees taxable. Check with your local regulations, make sure that you can tax those fees. I'm sure that different state by state. This is going to give you an extra line on your receipt showing that tax fee for it. We had some users request that ability to go ahead and charge taxes on the collected credit card fees. Next, I'm going to kind of jump into permissions. We've added 3 or 4 permissions here for you guys to help control what your users can, what actions they can take in the software. So one of them under company employees, and then our permissions we have added. Let me just go ahead and I'm going to use test clone here to show you. We have added the ability to stop employees from go ahead and editing employee permissions. So you can go ahead and turn that off on anyone who should not have access to that. The next one we've added is the permission to reopen section C on your 4473. So if you guys take a look under company employees and then edit, and we take a look at the FFL section here, we should have a new option called Reopen 4473 Section C. So if we go ahead and take a look, and I can never see these, reopen right there, reopen 4473 section C. I guess it's in alphabetical order, so I should just use more common sense there. So we've added that to give your user the ability to reopen that section if you want them to have that permission.
Hey, Oki.
And
Real
sir.
quick, can you? I know it's like it's elementary for you, but can you show everybody how you did that search? Like, where did you?
There is a search box at the top right.
There's a search right. There's a search right
Okay.
here. My old butt just went ahead and used the Windows search and typed reopen.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I'm just making sure.
Control F.
Yeah,
Okay.
Control F on Windows.
Yeah, it's like it was magic, and I'm like, wait, how did you make them glow?
Yeah. Yep. So I always default to the Windows search when I'm searching a page. I don't know why. It's just how I've always done it. Now, another one we've added here to the sales section, and this is important. I would take this off of everyone personally. So underneath the sales section, we have the option to, I think it's called purge. Let me see here. Delete. It's called delete sales logs. So if you guys have ever noticed, when you open up a sales receipt, there's a logs button. What this allows you to do is delete those log entries that show when a sale was changed or edited. I recommend all your employees, they do not have that permission. It should be unchecked by default. You do not want anyone removing those sales logs for audit purposes, or if someone removed a dollar amount from a invoice, you want to be able to go in the log and see who the last employee was that touched that. So that is, that's my enhancements for coreSTORE. There is a handful of just resolved issues, such as fix an issue where disassembling an item variation displayed incorrect inventory information. That was a big one that's been fixed. We also fixed an issue where adding a product without a description to a work order, the work order would fail. That has been corrected too. Now, these update notes are available on feedback.coreware.com, and this will be published here, and it'll go out, the complete update notes for everyone to take a look at here tonight. So that's all I have for the core. Oh, actually, one big announcement. I guess as far as coreSTORE is concerned for all our Shogo users, we have finished up our testing in-house and with Shogo on the integration changes that we have been making here the last 4 months or so. We pushed them live in this update. They are not in the update release notes. Shannon over at LTT, if you're out there, you'll be getting a call from the gentleman over at Shogo. They're going to go through the new changes with you, make sure everything's flowing correctly. If everything is flowing correctly with our couple of test cases here, those changes will be pushed live on Shogo's side next week for everyone. So I just wanted to give everyone an update. I know I've had a lot of questions about Shogo and when the integration was going to be updated to work correctly. And just so you guys know what the new changes are going to do, it's not going to allow you to basically just go in and remove items off a sale and edit an existing sale. That causes out of balance entries going to Shogo. So if you try to remove those items or void and delete it, it's going to give you a warning to tell you have to do the return method correctly by using the create return button for that. So that way there is a balanced debit and credit entry on the initial sales side and the return side. So your accounting will be balanced when it pushes over to QuickBooks or whatever accounting system you're using with Shogo. So I just want to throw that out there. That is coming, and that will be out. Dean said I may want to explain what Shogo is. So Shogo is a third party that we send our sales data to, that then goes ahead and formats that and moves it into your accounting package, such as QuickBooks Online, etc. They weren't onboarding any new clients for a while. We wanted to get the integration done. And as soon as they sign off on the couple test cases they're doing with live customers this week, that's going to be open back up for everyone to start using again. So basically, Shogo's a third party that we integrate with to send financial data to your accounting package.
Do we integrate with them, or is it they're building an integration in the coreSTORE?
We integrate with them. So basically, you set up the Shogo API key and that information inside of coreSTORE. That's what knows to send your sales and return information over to Shogo, and then Shogo simply takes that data we sent to them, and then you map it to where it goes in QuickBooks. Once you set up that mapping in the Shogo integration, it's going to remember anytime you sell an item from Department of Ammo, where ammo sales and returns get mapped to your QuickBooks accounts. So there is setup involved, but that is something that a lot of customers have been waiting for. We obviously had the integration for a long time, but there were some quirks with how returns were handled when using Shogo and discounts, and Matt did a really great job working with Mike over at Shogo to get that all fixed up for us. All right, that's what I got. Let's see, questions. Integration with Pirate Ship. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know of any
I don't know what
shipping
Pirate
integrations.
Ship is.
I think most of the questions or stuff has already been addressed, because I know Ezra and Tony's and Joel's been in the chats answering people.
Well, thank you, Tony. Thank you, Ezra.
Colt,
and thank you, Joel.
Works. I know that Colt's trying to wrap it up. So
no,
I'm
going through as I'm saying
hundreds of questions.
I did see there was a question about Sports South live feed. Lots of new products that do not pull in, scanning inventory in. Those products are syncing, but they're not getting inventory, so that's something we'll have to research into. They got some examples in there, so let's see. Making sure we didn't miss anything. Yep, as are confirmed, we won't be integrating into any other shipping provider at this time. I didn't think so. Can you provide a link where we can read more about it? And are you sending info related to how to set it up with our QuickBooks account, referring to Shogo?
Hey, Colleen, I just dropped their URL in there, so that's more on the Shogo side. As far as how you set that up, let me take a look here. There is a let me find it here. We do have a documentation, and I'll have to find that for you, Colleen. I just emailed you here this morning, so I'll find the step-by-step process that Shogo made to go ahead and link that up. So I'll go ahead and I'll send that over to you here once I find that link for you.
Hey, John, if you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and you hit the bell for notifications, you'll be notified anytime we have any videos. And if you open up YouTube, we should be right there if you're watching regularly. If not, actually, I did include a link earlier when I said the one to just ignore. If you just click on that, you'll see all of our lives. You can just go to the live broadcast, and that's where all of those live.
Joel, and I'll ask you a favor, since I can't post to the YouTube chat, I just sent you the Shogo link. Scott was asking for us to throw that in.
I think I can. Oh no, I don't have the controls anymore. Or can you highlight it on the screen too?
You should have. Just send it to me, Okie. But Colt,
I did.
You have controls. I don't know why you're. Don't play the victim with everybody. I understand that you want to do that. Everybody, I gave him complete control back. I was not.
I don't have any control.
He could drive this thing right into the ground if he wanted to.
I wish. I have a question about Joseph Oliver. I have a question about new search. I don't know if this is the right place to ask. I talked with Corey and staff didn't know what I was talking about. Oh, go ahead, Joseph. You are on the right spot for now. This
Well,
will be pretty
Joseph
good.
is asking. You'll be able to see Joseph live Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern when he tells us his experience of using Accurate Gun Auctions. So make sure you
Nice.
register for that one. I'm really excited to have Joseph on here.
Joel, we haven't talked about our thing.
We haven't had a show since then.
Yeah, I
A
don't
show.
think because we
Well,
had the core
first-
blast last week. Yeah.
First, I want to talk about the epic burger that I had, and that was just amazing.
Well, you be careful. Did you ever post in it? Because if you start talking about it, then we're gonna get fired for not posting.
You posted, I
picture of
believe.
it. I did post, didn't I? And then you posted the
Rodeo
post on the
Goat or
post.
Goat Rodeo or something like that.
Yeah, I just don't want to get fired for not posting food.
No. Okay, so
Make sure.
Joseph did that, and then we'll cover our show before we wrap up.
Oh no, we didn't post a picture of the burger, man. Got to get on that. We were so amazed by it. All right, Joseph. Last week when we discussed it, there was a demo where we can log in to CoreFire and make some changes, add tags, etc. Is that on my side yet? Because I couldn't find it. Thank you for upgrading my site. It's awesome. Yes, I believe it is.
Could you explain that to me, Colt? Because I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I think he's talking about what we were just talking about before the show started with the product search settings.
Oh,
But
okay.
I don't know if we've opened that up to basic and standard yet. We might need to update that.
Oh, as far as getting to that menu option.
Yeah. Yeah, this product search settings. I think we need to add a menu in there for them, so that they can get access to it.
Okay.
Because right now the only way I know to get to it is from the advanced side. Yep, Ezra confirmed.
Okay. Thanks, Ezra.
Okay, so we'll get that added, Joseph, ASAP. Sweet. Yeah, now all my mind is thinking about is that burger. Thanks, Joel.
Was it Rodeo Goat or Goat Rodeo? I forget.
It was Rodeo Goat
Rodeo Goat. There in
Dallas.
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth. Yeah.
Fort Worth, Texas. That was a really, really great place.
I'll
And then
actually
they
be
had-
in Dallas in a few weeks, so I'll stop in and try it. Well, like 3 weeks, I guess.
Yeah, and they had a dessert that was called the s'mores goat balls. That was good.
Yeah.
Not the regular goat balls. Get the s'mores goat balls. The
Not
regular
Rocky
goat balls
Mountain
were
oysters.
terrible.
The regulars were
No, they
good if you
actually
get
had-
enough compote. The raspberry,
Yeah.
I think it was. If you get enough of that, it's tasty, but that cheese is kind of stout.
No, yeah, we were Joel and I handled the NBS show. Had a good
It was a really
good
good
week.
show. Yeah, yeah. So we did that webinar when I was there that last day.
yeah.
So yeah, that's a really interesting show. We actually had Richie showed up all sad looking. It's like, what's wrong, Richie? She's like, I'm already broke. They there were so many good deals, I guess. She's like, man, this is like, it was crazy. And I think that was her first show. We had a couple of more customers there as well. So yeah, it was a really good show. I like how they had it in Fort Worth, but evidently it's not going to happen there for the next 2 or 3 years. Because they're doing some renovations in the Fort Worth Convention Center. But I think the next one will be in Oklahoma City. I think we're going to try to go to that one in February. And they say that that's the one you really want to go to because it's supposed to be like off the chain.
The big one.
Yeah.
I know they do 2 a year, right? They do a fall and a spring show.
Yeah. I mean, they actually do a whole lot more than that, but for our industry, that's pretty much all they do. They do regular like sporting goods stuff, and it's a really impressive organization. It took us a while to get in there, but we're there now. Thanks to so Eric from East Valley walks up to our booth and he's like, "Hey man, glad you're here." I'm like, "Well, you're the only reason we're here, man." He didn't know what I was talking about. I'm like, "No, seriously, dude, you're literally the only reason." He's like, "All I did was send an email and I never heard anything back." I'm like, "Well, as soon as you sent the email, things started moving." So we appreciate it. So if you guys know anybody in the Sports Inc. organization, we would love to talk to them about exhibiting there as well and bring some of the Coreware magic to that show as well. But the show was good. Colt, what was the top thing that you noticed?
Top thing to take away from the show?
Yeah.
It was a little slower pace for us, I guess, compared to normal, but
Yeah.
I kind of appreciated that. But it was definitely opening because like going around, there's things that I kind of forget about in our industry, like sporting goods and that kind of thing and beyond. Because I saw stuff like Bayou Cajun,
Yeah.
Bayou Classic, not Cajun, there, which is something I don't normally see at a show and everything. And then all these other manufacturers that I know, but not technically, associate them with the shooting industry because it's
Right.
kind of more broad than that. It's a sporting goods type of store, camping and hiking and all that kind of good
E-bikes,
stuff. So
probably
lots of hats, hat companies out there.
Yeah, they're pretty big. They
But
do a lot of apparel with those
Mm-hmm.
shows for sure.
yeah.
Yep.
And then we got to talk to Retro Rifle over there a little bit.
It's completely my ego was destroyed with that. I wanted to do a video with
Joel
those
tried
guys,
to do a video so bad.
and
He
they're
got
like,
shot
because we're
down.
literally we had company shirts made.
Yeah.
Right. We used Retro Rifle as our show shirt there, and it was like, "Are you guys serious?" And
Those are two
looking
girls
at
that was
their,
camera shy.
no, one of them wasn't. She was very, very proud of her looks, and I'm like, "Hey, just jump on, man. Just tell us about Retro Rifle and blah blah blah." And she's like, $200. I'm like, "Are you freaking serious right now? Like, are you serious?" And then I look at their socials, and they have like 225,000 followers on Instagram. I'm like, I get it, whatever. But yeah, we talked to K-Bar. That was an interesting one. They've got some really cool stuff coming out. We talked to Goat Guns, obviously. We love our friends at Goat Guns. If you guys aren't stocking those, man, no FFL required, really. And they're really, we were talking about who is this really directed towards, and it's like, it's directed towards a person that has a really nice rifle and they just want to have a little clone to look at, right? You don't want to take it out of the safe. I'm like, that's actually brilliant, man. You could have a clone of your prized rifle sitting on your desk. And
they're like Legos too when you step on them, just so you know.
Yeah, don't step on them. They are
one.
They've even
the kids
be on the floor.
Well, so I bought like 5 or 6 of them for the kids, AK, a 50 cal, just a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
And they play with them and they're messing around. And of course, they put them on the little stand and they had them all set up on the floor displayed. And it was dark one night and I was walking back there to shut their TV off and stepped on them. So yeah, they hurt.
You ended that war quick. Yeah, but the thing with that is they have, you can dress them up just like you do regular rifles, right? They have little lights, like literally little lights, like all kinds of attachments for these things. And so that was fun. And who else did we talk to? We talked to POF. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of POF. It's really, I like when Frank was there.
And then the other goat.
Yeah, Billy Goat Gun Labs. Did I get it right?
I think you did.
Yeah, you guys, Gun Lab. Yeah, I pluralized it. If you guys are, if you're in the market of carrying a tiny little 22, it's the smallest 22. It's on the AR platform. In the industry, it's the smallest one. I mean, it literally is a truck gun. I could fit their little pistol AR pistol in my center console. It was really cool. So that would be something, if I had kids and I was training them to shoot, that's literally what I would start them out on. You know, the mechanics would be the same. I mean, everything's pretty much the same, and they make them really safe as well.
That
Who
was
else did we talk
Mountain Billy Gun Lab. Mountain Billy Gun Lab, right?
Mountain Billy Gun Lab. That's right. Did I say Billy Goat?
I was just curious. I found their site. I wanted to
Yeah.
see it. Yeah, it's Mountain Billy Gun Lab.
Yeah, I did videos, so they're
You're
right
so
across
close.
from Goat Guns, and I kept confusing their names in the videos. I'm like, well, I just came from Billy Goat Guns, and they're like, no, it's just Billy Mountain Gun. I don't know, but it was a good show. Who else did we see there, Colt? Can you remember anybody else that we talked to? So got shot down by the retro rifle people.
Things.
POF, K-Bar.
Yeah, K-Bar. You mentioned them.
I can't remember who else, but it's a good show if you're in the market of a buyer's group. I would check into that. That is they seem to be. I mean, everybody that was buying there, they were really happy with the prices, so it was interesting. Mountain Billy, Dave, that's right. So, do we have any more questions? This did kind of go quick, y'all. I think the Core Blast covers a lot of what you should be covering, Colt. Why are you letting Core Blast take all
I'm thinking about retiring?
Just joking. Core Blast is fun. Core Blast is more of an imaginative thing, and not. I mean, everything's real, but you can literally just let your brain free, right, of all the things that are possible. And that one's coming up on the 3rd, September 3rd at 1 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you attend that. Core Blast rules. I think there might be a battle that's about to start. There's going to be a battle start in the chat here.
I'm too competitive. I was looking for a thumbs down just because. But they don't let you have a thumbs down. Yeah.
There you go. What else?
I'm gonna sneak onto that one next time.
Now, yeah, he would, Tony. Colt sometimes doesn't realize who he's talking to. I've come to find out.
Oh, is that Ezra?
So we've got the Accurate Gun Auctions webinar this Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be talking to Joseph Oliver, who is in our chat right now, of his experience. Also, Jeremy will be there from Accurate Gun Auctions, and so that will be an interesting one. And I will tell you, if someone comes in, and Jeremy made a point when I was out there talking to him, and it's probably in our last video, but he says, be the guy that says yes to everybody that comes in with their guns, right? You may have somebody that, they passed away and they got like 40 guns in their collection. They tell you everything they've got, and you're thinking, oh, I could sell that one, and that one, but not the rest. Take them all in. Keep the ones that you could sell in your shop. Send the other ones off. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So, pickleball, are you guys gonna have a rematch?
It's long overdue. Yeah. Okay. Ezra's talking smack about pickleball already.
And oh wow.
He's been in the States for a whole 24 hours, and he's already talking about a pickleball rematch.
Well, I was ready to play when we were over there, but I didn't have my partner, so it would have been me versus Greg and Ezra. So yeah, let's get him. Let's get him before he heads back overseas.
Yeah. Thanks, Joseph. We're going to hear all about it Friday. I can't wait. I've got to get back in shape as well. So if you guys have some pointers on how to do that in the chats, drop it there. I think, do we have any more questions? Because I'm really giddy about my closeout song.
Oh, it's different from the intro song?
Oh, it's going to be different.
It's always
you guys
different.
Are going to be like, what are you doing, Joel? I don't care, man. I'm exploring. I think what I'm going to do in regards to our AI series, I really want you guys to take advantage of a solution like Suno. You have no idea. You have people in your shops that you could be pumping music. I know you're pumping music anyway. You could be pumping your own custom music to train your customers to think like you want them to, right? And it requires very, very little effort. You just have to know how to talk to the robot, and the robots do all the work. But it's amazing. So that may be our next core AI. I think that would be I did, Ezra. I finally I forgot who said I've been waiting for weeks for a link to you guys' playlists, and Oki said, "Hey, can you share that link, Joel? Come on, dude." So we did share it, and but yeah, you guys can do the same thing. You can have that stuff playing in your shop. You would have like literally 3 or 4 years ago, you would have paid thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to do what you can do in an hour or two now. So that might be the next AI webinar we hold, is music, just music. It'll be a fun one, and we'll do it really quick. And I might just pick one of you guys before the webinar and maybe create you a custom playlist, and then you can tell everybody how great that stuff is as well, and how awesome Coreware is for, ushering all of these new things into your lives, because that's where we're all headed. Does anybody have anything else? Oki, you've been really quiet.
I was just listening to your great storytelling. You just have a way with words, and you're good. Anything else?
Can you pin the playlist already earlier, didn't you?
I didn't pin it
earlier.
I didn't pin it. I posted it. I forgot that we could actually pin. Yeah.
Look at here. I'm good for something.
Did you pin it? I'm still looking for it.
No, I can't pin anything right now.
Oh, sorry about that. Dude, I swear you've got all the controls. I sent you an invite.
Oh, I know. It like created my own StreamYard account, so I don't know what it's doing.
I get it. And Ezra, I'm seeing his too early for TSO music. Are you kidding me? Trans-Siberian Orchestra? That reminds me of the line in The Sopranos. Ain't no way all them people are trans.
Wow.
You can't say that.
I did.
Well, our core update live lasted one episode before we got canceled, and the stream's full.
Oh, I forgot we're on YouTube. I love the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It's really great. Okay, so if we don't have anything else, I don't want to kick everybody out. You guys did great, but again, sometimes we are going to have weeks like this where it's not, it's not a pile of stuff to disseminate in regards to knowledge. So
because everyone knows that knowledge is power.
Yeah. So all you out there that took your lunch break, you got 15 minutes to go for a walk, or yeah. Sorry. I'm getting
you lagged out there for a second.
I'm getting messages as well, and my brain is
squirrel
on the front. Huh? Where?
Huh? Yeah.
Oki, so you don't have anything? Colt, you don't have anything?
No. Oh, the only other thing I have is, guys, I'm sorry, I probably won't shave or get a haircut for a while, so if I start to look homely, you can tell me to shave. But I have a bet going on with myself.
Do you?
So yeah.
So you're multiple personality as well.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
So that's a win-win for you, man.
I bet myself that I'll look good in a mullet, so we'll find out.
That is so awesome. I'm sure Ezra's going to love that. We love the mullet around here. I'm just making fun because I can't grow hair. So if I could grow a mullet, I absolutely would.
Well,
that's the reason why I always wear a hat.
I think that's part of my thing too, is like, I know I'm going to start losing it, and I got this really bad receding hairline. So one more long hair before it's all said and done, basically.
Yeah. All right. Are you guys ready for this song?
I'm ready. Hey, I appreciate everyone's time too. Thank you for being here.
Thank you guys so much for your time. Forgive me if the song doesn't make you groove. I just like the beat. And so that's what we're going to do. See you guys Friday for the Accurate Gun Auctions. Can't wait for Joseph Oliver to be here on camera. And it's going to be a really great time. So with that, we're going to be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Coreware update
Oh,
live.
this is different.
You came, you learned, you leveled up. But hold on, we'll be back in 2. You know the system's high. We show you what we got. coreSTORE on the rise. coreFORCE
Oh, I
can't
like
be
it. I like it.
Yeah, updates on the screen. Fresh features in the scene. Tools built for the grind. 2 weeks back online. In 2 weeks time, yeah. More to show. Back. New tools to shine, yeah. Back. Don't walk away. Update Live is here to stay. Yeah, we gave you that edge. Push your game off the ledge. Coreware stacking the tools. Breaking down all the rules. Take the power, make it yours. We're unlocking all the doors. Every upgrade, every line. See you back in 2 weeks' time.
We're locking all the
2 weeks'
doors.
time, yeah. On the show.
What are you doing?
New tools to shine, yeah. We'll be back. Don't walk away. Update Live is here to stay. Yeah. Coreware Update Live. You came, you learned, you leveled up. And in 2 weeks, we do it again.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the
Fire.
next one.
Yeah, have a good one.
See you guys.